Hello, you guys, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Christina. I am so happy that you're here. If you are new, welcome. If you have been watching my videos already, I'm so glad that you are back and ready to watch another video. I'm super excited for this topic. It's something very, very delicate, but something very often overlooked, but researched a lot recently. And I wanted to touch upon this topic because I've researched it so much, and I know a lot of people have as well. A lot of people have reached out to me, and it's something that I'm working on helping my clients with. So we are going to be talking about what happens when you stop exercising and taking time off of the gym. Pause. If that scares you, if that gives you anxiety, if that's sparking like, heck no, I'm not taking any time off, then this video is for you, my dear. Okay. So, if the idea of taking time off the gym makes you anxious, if you're afraid you're going to lose muscle, if you're afraid you're going to lose all your progress, that you're going to gain weight, that you're spiraling mentally when you just hear that, this video is for you. Because we need to take some time to regroup, to work on our mindset. And after years of overtraining, what happened shocked me. Okay. I want to also preface this that I'm not a doctor. I am just sharing my own journey. I've been in groups, I've been in recovery groups, I've done research, all the things. So I want to share with you guys what I have learned, what I personally went through, and all that fun stuff. So let's dive into it. Again, my name is Christina. I'm a certified nutrition coach. For over 15 years, I've been controlled by exercise and restriction and food noise and all the things, and I didn't work on my health for a long time. I worked out excessively out of fear because of these exact things that I talked to you guys about above. Um, we're going to get comfortable. This is not going to be a super long video, but it's something that I'm going to be talking a lot about on my channel as well. So I wanted to kind of just preface it with this video and what we're going to dive into. But fear of gaining weight and fear of losing control and fear of not being enough is something that a lot of people do struggle with. And I want to tell you that what really happens when you stop exercising and why rest might be the thing that your body is yearning for is something that we need to do. So, again, I'm filming on two cameras, so do not mind me if I'm looking at you guys a little bit. If I'm looking at you guys a little bit, we're going to be moving and bouncing around. But one of the biggest things that I was scared of was to stop working out. And that's because I did have the fear of weight gain, or I'm not enough, or we're just scared of the unknown because we've been controlled for so long with working out and having a routine and having that control. So one of the biggest things that I wrote down, and I wrote a couple notes here as well, is that why people are afraid to stop. And when people Google like what happens when you stop exercising, they're really asking, will I lose muscle? Will I gain weight? Will I feel worse mentally if I don't work out? Am I lazy if I rest and I sit and watch Netflix and I don't work out? Like, does that make me lazy? What if I stop? Like, what's going to happen? Like, what is my life? What is my identity without working out? I ask myself all of those questions too, because overtraining doesn't feel like discipline, it feels like survival. It's more than just, I'm going to work out. It's much deeper than that. So if you are someone who struggles or struggled with exercise addiction or compensating with exercise, this video is definitely for you as well. So, if you've had any of those thoughts or more, there's probably a million different thoughts that go through our heads. What actually happens physically when you stop working out, okay? So here's the truth. Most fitness cultures won't tell you this because we're so programmed now that it's New Year's resolution. I have to work out to go to the wedding. I have this going on. Summer is coming. If you've been overtraining, your body isn't burning fat efficiently anymore, okay? It's surviving in stress. So here are some things that happened to me when I stopped exercising. And also, I'm working on this right now. So take this with a grain of salt because I'm recovering from this as well, but my cortisol started to come down. You have to remember that when you wake up in the morning, our cortisol is so high, okay? We're ready to go. And if you're somebody who intermittent fasts or you restrict your food and you're going to go straight to working out, your cortisol goes from high to higher. And then your body's just holding on to everything. That's where I started to feel bloated. I'm stressed out. I'm thinking about my next workout. I have to do more. It just keeps going. So when I started to do less, my cortisol started to come down. My nervous system started to feel better. I actually genuinely felt like calmer, like at ease. Like I'm going to wake up and today I'm not working out. And that felt good. That felt really good. That control was gone. My digestion improved. Humongous, humongous, humongous. In my previous, just literally last video, I constantly was bloated. Overtraining, bloated. I have to work out more to get rid of the bloating. Then I'm even more bloated. Then I'm not eating. Then I'm really bloated. My digestion improved so much when I stopped training as much. My bloating reduced. My sleep got better. I hit that pillow, gone. Gone like the wind. Slept all night. Didn't wake up in the middle of the night as usual. Slept so good. And my body just felt at ease. It's like I melted into the bed. Didn't want to get up. I wanted to just sleep. I didn't want to get up and put my sneakers on and rushing to work out because I'm going to gain weight. Like, no, no. I slept so good. My hunger cues started to normalize. I actually started to feel hungry. Scared because you have that fear, like, well, now I'm eating more, like I'm going to gain weight, I'm not working out. But having that hunger was amazing. Like waking up in the morning, like for an example, you're on vacation and you wake up in the morning and the family wants to go to breakfast and you're like, I don't want to go to eat breakfast. Like I feel bloated. I want to go work out. That's not normal. And I felt like that for over 15 years. 15 years or more. I'm bloated. I'm not hungry. 3, 4 o'clock comes around, finally start to get a little hunger cue. Okay, now I'll eat. Like, that's not normal. So my hunger cues slowly normalized. I woke up, hey, I'm actually pretty hungry. 3 hours later, 2 hours later, I could eat a snack right now. Like, that was great. I didn't lose muscle overnight. Inflammation goes down. That's another reason I need to work out. I feel like inflamed. I'm bloated. I have this, that. I feel uncomfortable. Actually, my body started to like normalize. I was hungry. My joints weren't as painful. I could sleep better. My digestion is great. Like, I'll eat a meal now. I'm not bloated. I didn't lose that muscle. Still got muscle. And when you get back to the gym after taking time off, you will get your muscle back and more because our bodies are recovery and taking time off. I'm trying to collect my thought. Recovery, taking time off, and rest are more crucial than you pushing weights in the gym. I didn't suddenly gain fat. My body actually adapted and used all the food as fuel, and I actually lost my bloating and I felt leaner. I would notice, like, oh my God, I would eat a bagel, for example, at one point during recovery. I would eat a bagel with like turkey and mayo and all the things. And after it, I actually felt like my body like normalized and I didn't feel bloated. I'm like, oh, I just ate a huge bagel, but my body needed it. But I didn't gain fat right away. Your body also, this will be in another video, weight redistribution and your set weight point is something that everybody has. So if you are struggling with overtraining and compensating with like food and restriction, your body needs to take some time to maybe gain a little bit of weight at some point, but then it'll normalize and you will lose the weight and your body will balance. That way, no matter what you eat, you will still stay in that range. Yay, maybe you'll gain 2 pounds, 5 pounds, then it'll go back down, you'll lose some weight, you up, like it'll normalize. And I remember that now, like when I was in high school, so long ago, when I was in high school, I told myself literally for like 4 years, I was the same weight. Like it didn't matter that I ate Subway footlong sandwiches or I ate the pizzeria pastas and this and that, and my cooking, my family. I was the same weight forever and I didn't work out. And I'm like, and now I'm like driving myself crazy about overtraining and pushing. And now I got to do 40 minutes and then we're going to do 30-minute HIIT cardio. My legs hurt, but we're still going to do it. No, we need to listen to our bodies. And seriously, once you stop that control of having to work out and disconnecting that loop of training, your nervous system will like be set free in a sense, and you'll feel so much calmer, and your body will feel safe. It will finally feel safe. You're going to enjoy the day. You're going to spend time with your kids. You're not going to be thinking about, okay, this person's talking to me, but I have no idea what they're saying because I'm thinking about my workout. After I work out, this is what I'm going to eat. But if I eat too much, then I'm not going to have the dessert. But I have to eat this at 9 o'clock because of this. Or we're going to an event. If we stay there till past 10, I'm not going to be able to eat my thing that I usually eat at 9 p.m. And can I put that here? How do we adjust this? Like, all that noise just goes away and you just go with the flow. So that is more of like someone who's really obsessive with working out. But let's talk about what happens hormonally, because a lot of women also lose their periods, they're overtraining, no matter where you are, or restricting foods. Overtraining raises our cortisol as well, and cortisol blocks fat loss. So it messes with your hormones, it keeps your nervous system stuck in fight or flight mode. As a woman, this is huge because that's missed periods, that's thyroid issues, that's stubborn fat staying in your midsection or certain areas and giving you anxiety. So it comes with a lot of things that happen hormonally as well. So taking time off wasn't quitting, it was hormonal repair. It wasn't, I'm lazy now. Oh my God, like, how can I not work out for a week or 3 days? Like, I'm going to feel so lazy. I'm not productive. I can't live like that. I feel so much mentally better when I do work out or XYZ. Like, that shouldn't depend on working out. And that's something that I learned because I thought that way. Like, I mentally feel better when I work out. Like, okay, that could potentially be true for somebody who's not obsessive with working out and they take 3 days off and they're totally fine. They don't care if they don't work out. But if you're like, I have to work out today, or we're going on vacation, do they have a gym there? Like, how am I going to survive? Or we're going to our family's house. Am I going to be able to go into the garage to work out for a little bit? Like, you're planning. That's not good. And if you're missing your period, that is a huge red flag that you need to take time off. And guys, I'm telling you this, I'm telling myself this because this happened to me. And I didn't learn and understand the awful side effects of not having your period. I'm like, all right, well, you know, I just had a baby, so now I didn't have it. I had it for like 2 months and now it disappeared again because I was overtraining, and that's not okay. So, not having a period is a huge, huge red flag. You need to take time off. But the mental side, no one talks about, is something that I want to touch upon. This part was the hardest. When I stopped working out or take days off, all the emotions I was running into came up. Am I a good mom? What happened when I was, 30 years old in this scenario with this person and now we don't talk and I lost this friendship because of this and analyzing every single thing. And that's when I realized I wasn't addicted to just exercise. I was using it to control anxiety, worth, and fear in life altogether. But well, on the other side of that discomfort with not working out, trust me, you guys, I'm telling myself this too. Taking 1 or 2 days off, taking 2 weeks off, taking 3 days off, 3 weeks off, taking four months off, a year off, 2 years off, that gives peace. It really will bring you peace. A quieter mind, a relationship with my body that wasn't based on punishment anymore. And I noticed this when we went in the summer on vacation. It was the first time in so long that I had more than like 5 or 6 days off the gym. It was such a nice disconnect, but I noticed that those couple of days of like a little anxiety here and there, like we were still walking because it's Disney, but I didn't do my weights. I didn't do cardio hit workouts. I didn't look for the gym, and I genuinely felt better. It takes that discomfort, much discomfort, especially if you're a stay-at-home mom or you're in your routine and you have that bond you're trying to break where this is when I work out, this I have to do this, and then I could go to the grocery store and do this. Once you break that, the peace happens and you will have a quieter mind. You just have to sit with that discomfort. Sit with the, I feel so gross today. Like, I think I gained some weight. Like, these leggings aren't feeling right anymore. Like, get comfortable clothes. And a relationship with my body wasn't based on that punishment anymore. It was such a huge deal. Like, my ankles would hurt and be in pain, and I would still try to do insanity. I broke my ribs at one time, and they told me I had to do breathing exercises and rest, and I was trying to do insanity. I was doing burpees and jumping up and down and insane. Like, why? And having that peace of like truly, like, I could sit right now and watch Netflix and get the laundry done and relax and go get a cup of Starbucks and not have to work out. It's like the biggest freedom in the world. Okay. So, will you lose progress? Here's what actually happens. Okay. Muscle loss is minimal with adequate protein. So, nutrition is key. Obviously, we all know that, and yet we still push ourselves so crazy, so crazy. Fat gain does not magically happen. You might get a little water retention. Your body's just trying to adapt now to the different routine. Your metabolism is going to recover, but your body will not fall apart with rest. Okay. It falls apart from chronic stress. Your joints, you're pushing, you're constantly going and going and going. So now, how long should you rest? Let's talk about this one, because a lot of us are like, I can't even take a day off. Like, I'm not even listening to this. And if that stresses you out, that means you have to take time off. You have to. This isn't about never moving again, okay? It's about strategic rest. Athletes, rest seasons. Athletes, bodybuilders, there's a peak, there's a relax. I'm going to go to the diner. I'm going to get 5 cheeseburgers. We're going to eat whatever we want. We have cheat days. We have this, okay? When you're in that like ED, there's none of that. And if there is that, we're gonna overtrain now because we're gonna burn off those cookies we ate, right? So it's about taking strategic rest, weeks to months, depending on your stress levels. For me, I want to take a couple months off. We're starting slow. Gonna start with 2 weeks. We're gonna build from there. Gentle walking instead of intense training. You want to walk the dog down the road, that's fine, but don't make it a routine. Like, we walked 10 minutes yesterday, today we're walking 15. Then it's going to be 30. Then you're walking an hour, and then it's going to be over an hour, and every day you're going to have to hit that mark. We do not want that, okay? So, rebuilding movement from a place of safety and not fear. Rest is not being lazy, rest is repairing your body. So what I do now, what my goals are for this new year with the situation that I'm in right now, with also training, sorry guys, with training, um, today I move because it feels good, not because I'm afraid. I train less and recover more, take those rest days, and hold on one second. Okay. So yeah, my goal for 2026 is to move less. We're going to take time off the gym. We're going to rest. I'm going to check in with you guys here or my community. Um, but I definitely, my goal is to recover more this year, especially coming from a place that I was just talking about with overtraining. And ironically, my body responds better now than it ever did when I was doing everything right. I was overtraining, I was trying to do all the things. And now that I'm resting more, I feel so much better. So if you're afraid and terrified of stopping the exercise, that's not discipline. That's your nervous system asking you for help, okay? You're not broken. Your body is incredibly smart. You're never not going to work out again. And sometimes the most powerful things you can do for your health is to rest. Just rest, okay? If this resonates with you, subscribe, share it with a friend, share it with a family member who also needs some rest in their life and this is something that they're looking for. Comment below if you've ever felt afraid of taking time off the gym or if this is something that you're struggling with. I'd love to connect and hear your thoughts and your feedback on this topic. But if you're afraid of rest, do not be afraid. This is your sign to take time off. Take time off the gym, okay? I will have more videos coming. I love you guys. Bye.